To make it easy to access the assets that we provide with this course, I recommend that you put a few items on your desktop, starting with the Working Files folder. Working files are the assets that you're going to use throughout the course, and no matter how you obtain this course, either via DVD or by download or some other means, looking around inside the files there, you're going to see a Working Files folder. So either put a shortcut to that folder or the folder itself on your desktop. Let me show you what's inside there. Some images from NASA, a bunch of Photoshop projects that we're going to work on throughout this course, some images provided by Photospin, which is a stock photo agency, and we thank them for all the images they provided, and some 3D models provided by a number of other companies for our use. Let me close that down. I recommend you also create an empty folder, kind of a scratch folder. I call it the My Photoshop Exercise Files folder. The reason I have that is because when you're working on, let's say, a Photoshop file here in the Working Files folder, and you change it, if you save it, you're going to cover up the original file. All is not lost if you do that. You can always go back to the original Working Files folder and replace the changed file, but it's better if you save those files to a scratch folder, in this case, the My Photoshop Exercise Files folder, and then they can reside there for a while, and then you can delete them at will. And that way you can always go back to the original file and know that you and I will be on the same page when we open up that file again later in the course. And finally, I recommend that you put the Photoshop shortcut right on your desktop, because we're going to be opening up Photoshop so often throughout this course that it's really good to have it easily accessible. So that's my recommendation on how to best set up your desktop to make it easy to access the assets as you work your way through this course.